up, Purple People? It's your boy Micah, aka CMS, aka The One, and I got with me my partner in crime.
Hey, yo, this your boy P. Rouse in the building with the homie, getting ready to get down to business. You understand what I'm saying? Purple Underground forever. Shout out to Lenny B and LC. Other way. Yeah, there you go. Let that sit up there
There you
for a
go.
minute. Let it sit up there for a minute. Let us bow our heads. All right, cool. Purple Underground.
Yeah,
Purple Underground. All right.
indeed.
So what we got, man?
Okay, check this out, folks. Today we got a special video. Um, this is the 30th anniversary. Well, this past weekend was the 30th anniversary of a special show,
A
amongst,
legendary show.
no doubt, amongst Prince collectors and the Prince community, especially for those who are very much big fans of the Love Sexy era. Yeah, get it. So, but pretty much what we're talking about is a live recording. It was unofficial, but collectors have it, and I'm simply talking about a classic, and I do mean classic, soundboard recording,
Mm.
small club.
Yeah. Hey, and let me say this too. Let me say this also. You know what I'm saying? We do not, I repeat, condone the selling of bootleg material. If you have it, it should be given freely to the masses. All right? We don't support that. We don't
Damn,
support that.
damn.
All
All
right?
right, there it is. Yeah. So, just a real quick backstory. This show was August 19th, in the morning, 1988, over at I believe in the Netherlands, at a small club called the Trojan Horse.
Yeah.
Uh, I think it's in the Hague. I guess that's the area where the club was at.
Right?
Um, and I believe this was after the second show in Rotterdam, and this particular after show held 400 people, and I mean, this is considered to be like such a classic after show amongst hardcore, collectors.
Right?
So, um, for me, real quick, first time I ever discovered this particular show or even heard about it was back in the day when I started getting familiar with this whole Prince bootleg world, and there was a website back in the day called I want to say guide to prince.org or
Yep.
something like that.
GuideToPrince.org.
Okay. And there was like such a long list of bootlegs. I was just going through, just reading up on like the comments, and they were rating the shows and telling people like this is a must have. But this was the one show that people, or the website was saying that this was the best Prince live recording ever. At least that's the way that they were describing it. And I mean, this is like pristine soundboard quality to the max. So, so yeah, man. So, when was your first discovery of this show?
Oh, man, it had to be like when I first when I first heard about it, it was like
Hmm.
93,
Oh wow, yeah.
93, and it was like plastered all over the internet.
Hmm.
Um, I can't remember the site, but the site, it was somebody had made a print site, and they had attributed it to Pierre Nelson or Nielsen, however you pronounce his name, from Uptown Magazine,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
uh, they was talking about this show, and they gave you the track listing, And for me,
Right.
um, it was like one of the first shows, besides like the Diamonds and Pearls home video, where Prince
Mm.
had covered another group song with Just My
Did
Imagination.
covers.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like one of the first covers that I besides Dr. Feelgood on Diamonds and Pearls home video. But
Mm-hmm.
and on this, it was like how they was just bigging it up, you know, like one of the best shows ever. And like for years after,
Mm-hmm.
you go to the record store, you look for this show, it's like never there. It was
Yep.
disappointing. It was disappointing. And you know, again, CD Warehouse, you know what I'm saying, our vein, you know what I'm saying, to the, you know, the live shows, um, they never had it. And then finally, on one day in 1995, they finally had it.
Mm-hmm.
And they charged me $40-something for it.
Mm-hmm.
But CD Warehouse, they robbed a lot of people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah. What? Yeah. We'll have to say that for another video.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know I got some
yeah,
stories about that
yeah,
place.
yeah. But
Yeah.
charged me $40 for it when I got it home. I mean, it was
Mm.
like everything that I had read. You know what I mean? Like excellent soundboard quality. I mean, it was tight. And it was also, I think, the first time I ever heard Raven to the Joy Fantastic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that was a bonus. You know, that was another song
Right.
that was read about, you know. So, yeah, so that's when I first, 1993, and this is like really the beginning of, although the internet had been around for a few years, this for me
Mm-hmm.
was like, this internet thing, I got to have it. You know what I'm saying? I got to get all the Prince info, and it's like right
Right.
there. You know, so
Yeah.
so you
Mm-hmm.
know, Small Club, one of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Definitely in my
I
top
mean,
five. Definitely in my top five.
right. Well, like going back to the guide to Prince dot org or princeboots.org or whatever it was called. I used to get on that site almost every day. I used to go down to the library, you know, here in town, and just get on that site and just read up on just the different Prince bootleg titles, what to look for, just in case if I was ever come across it. But I mean, other than the small club, I mean, there were a lot of those bootlegs that just intrigued me just because I was reading the reviews on them. But the small club one was without a doubt one of them because I wanted to know what was so special about that show. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, and then you brought in CD Warehouse. I mean, I had ordered my copy from there, although this is not the original. Um, I guess bootleg that was first came out, but so
Yeah, the
but it's
original got like pink lettering on it, don't it?
right, and it's a
Yeah.
it's a photo from the Love Sexy
Right.
show.
Right.
He's got the Blue Angel
Yeah.
guitar. Yeah. So this was on Thunderball. I think this came out like 2000 maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm like you, man. It's just a fantastic show. So I mean, it's a must-have. So what are like if you could pick your five favorite highlights off the show, what would they be?
Yo, yo, yo. But before we get into that, make sure y'all subscribe to the Purple Underground right here. Subscribe. Turn on y'all post notifications. Ding. And y'all gonna get all the latest bangers we got. Peace. If I had to pick 5 favorite highlights.
Yes, sir.
Um, I would,
That's tough.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And just for the record, the original was released in Italy in
Okay,
1991.
gotcha.
You know,
Yeah,
on Insect Records.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But
But you know something? If I ever come across like the original copy, I would definitely buy it. I mean for a decent price, just to have it, you know.
really,
Yeah.
okay. Um, DMSR, Just My Imagination. Oh,
Hmm.
beautiful, beautiful. Killer guitar solo in that. Um, people with
Um,
people without. No, you know what? I go with people without.
okay.
Yeah. Um. Uh. Now, are we talking about how many songs is on the version you got?
11.
11. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
All right. Um.
Is that how many you were thinking
I
thinking
think
of,
I was
or
thinking 12,
okay?
but okay. DMSR, Just My Imagination. People Without.
Hmm.
Um. Another cover. Cold Sweat. James Brown. Cold Sweat.
Mm,
That, yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Um.
Bonnie got down on that.
Yeah.
Bonnie
Um.
Boyer, the late Bonnie Boyer.
Still Will Stand Out Time.
Hmm.
Those are my 5. Uh, and another cover on this album, Staple Singers, I'll Take You There. But those are
Yeah.
my 5. DMSR, Just My
Okay.
Imagination, People Without, Cold Sweat, and Still Will Stand Out Time. And I want to say Down Home Blues was a cover too.
Yeah, because then she started singing what's that song? Uh Kansas City.
Yeah. Yeah, Kansas
Hmm.
City Blues or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
for
Hmm.
sure. That's,
Well, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
go ahead, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, if I had to pick my 5 favorite highlights, number one, just my imagination. You pretty much took the words, right out of my mouth.
Right.
Beautiful cover. Um, the guitar solo is just mind blowing. Probably easily maybe top 3, top 5 best guitar solos I ever heard Prince play.
Right.
Easily. So just my imagination. Um, I would have to say still would stand all time. Forever in my life. It was a little bit different because they was playing with the take this beat.
Right.
The music from the I Wish You Heaven
Yeah.
parts 1, 2, and 3. Um, but around the 10-minute mark, you hear Prince and Miko doing some funky back and forth guitar playing, like
Right.
just trading lick for lick.
Yeah.
Really good. So I would say, what's that?
3.
What's that? 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cold Sweat.
Cold.
With Bonnie Boy, the late Bonnie Boy on vocals, and I think Prince is playing drums on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, really every song on here they did was dope.
It's
But
not a bad
I'm gonna
song at
say
all.
you're right. I mean, yeah, like every performance was hot. I'm gonna go with Raven to the Joy Fantastic.
Yeah, which is the first time I actually heard that song.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna go with that one. And
yeah,
there you go. He was doing some mean guitar playing on
yes
that
sir,
track too. I
yes
mean,
sir.
that probably was one of the first times he performed that in People Without.
Mm-hmm.
So
People
so
without us,
I
huh?
guess yeah, without a doubt. So I guess to before we really close this out, should we rate this? Give it
Yeah,
the
yeah. I allow you to go first, sir. I defer.
I mean, okay, thank you. Well, out of the five turntables, I'm gonna give this a five, man. This is easily, hands down, 5 out of 5 turntables.
Right, right, for sure. And you know what?
Yeah,
I agree. 5. You
yeah,
understand? So,
exactly.
great, great, great live show. You know
Great.
what I mean?
Yes. And
Soundboard
for
quality.
those exactly, and for those who have never heard this show, please find some way, call a friend, somebody, ask them to give you the hookup,
Right.
but don't, buy or, bootlegs or whatever. Well, hey,
Nah.
but you know what? You can do it whatever you want to with your money.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know,
But
you see it on eBay, you at least get it for a good price. But
right.
this is worth the collection.
But we ain't condoning the sale of bootlegs.
No,
All right.
you
Mm-mm.
know,
So all
if you
right. Well,
can, get someone just to, trade with you.
trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a link floating around somewhere. I know. But you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
P. Ross.
And I'm Micah, aka CMS.
And together we are.
Bam. The Purple Underground.
Yes, sir.
And this is the new breed.
And shout out to everybody who watch our videos. Much love to y'all. We love y'all. We're going to keep on
Shout,
bringing this content. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my folks in the Purple Underground Lounge on Facebook. Check us out
Facebook,
there. Check us out on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes, sir. So, we love y'all. And we're going to keep dropping this content because we ain't playing.
No doubt.
All right.
You know what I'm
Peace.
saying?
And we out
Peace.
here.
Prince forever.